Justice League Dark issue 10, James Tynion the fourth, writing Alvaro Martinez on the art. You two are reading this, so
Yep.
take away.
So, Connor, you read this one?
Yeah, I did.
So Naboo's a dirty, filthy liar. They were never Lords of Order. They were just magicians that somehow got to the realm of the gods and have been posing as gods.
This is new to me. I don't know if this is new, or if it's something that has happened in the past.
I don't know either, but I like it.
All of my experience reading Fate books, which, I've not read everything,
right?
But they've been godlike. They existed before time. So yeah, this is.
But it ties in with Tynion, who's doing a lot of the stuff with Snyder.
Yep.
Right, and this spun out from all of that, so it ties it into the multiversal order.
Yeah.
That the reason that Naboo and the Lords of Order could pose as the Lords of Order is because they attained into the sphere of the gods.
Yeah.
And when they had done that, because of how the multiverse is, it empowered them. So they might not have started as gods, but they essentially became gods, which I like. But this all comes from, we saw what Khalid was. This is what he had saw. So he's explaining all this to the other members of the Justice League Dark who are on Mira.
Because Khalid followed Fate into this realm and, learned of their plan to kind of just, we'll just sacrifice everyone magical.
Yeah.
No big deal.
And then we'll start new.
Well, not even that, because they'll be gone as well. They'll just let the world start itself new. And because there'll be no magic, it will be inherently more orderful than chaotic.
Yeah, because
I don't know if orderful is a word.
Well, no, more ordered, you could say.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that because chaos or magic is inherently chaotic.
Yeah.
And so I like that he's creating this pole of order versus chaos, and that the guys that want order are kind of just as bad as the ones that only want chaos.
Yeah.
Which the other kind. And
the other important thing from here as well, though, is that we learned that Ken is still fighting back to some degree. He hasn't got a lot of control. He can't really do much, but he manages to stop Naboo killing Khalid.
Right.
The best
So
he can
that's
do
how he ended
is lock him in the vase. But Ken has something in there, so I expect that to come back up into play of Ken making.
And so Khalid explains to everybody on Mira that the reason that the Lords of Order are taking it apart is they get more power by destroying these outer realms. And when they destroy these outer realms, like Mira, like the Gem Worlds, that'll lead them to these bigger ones that have more belief, like heaven and hell. And so they're doing this on one side. The other kind are coming through, and that they're hoping that this order versus chaos will cause the multiverse to reset. And because they're taking advantage of Perpetua and all of that stuff, taking that energy from the multiverse. Yeah. So I'm guessing they're referring to like the Monitor and the World Forge.
I assume so, yeah.
That it's taking the effort away so they can do this and just restart everything in full order. And so you get Bobo being all depressed that he can't save Mira, and that he let down.
Him.
Yeah, that was good. But ultimately, he let down his friend, the Night Master, who left him the sword.
Yeah.
And then we jump to Zatanna and Wonder Woman, who come across a revelation of their own from Cersei.
Yeah.
That it turns out that Zatara knew this was all coming, and there was only one person that he could trust to ensure his plan to stop this would come. And it turns out it's the one and only John Constantine.
Because everyone knows he's the most trustworthy person in the universe.
Yeah, but it does tell me though that Zatara knew that someone underhanded would have to take care of this. Like he couldn't trust Zatanna because she's too.
Yeah, she's too good. I mean? Yeah, no, I'm with you, and it's also maybe not too good just in general, but not willing to make the hard calls.
Yeah, that's what.
Whereas Constantine will.
Right.
It says a lot how big a deal this is, though. That I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to trust Constantine.
Well, it's that, and like my dad didn't believe in me enough that he trusts this flipping Hellblazer over me, and then that it was cool that we got to see her. So she goes out of the realm because Cersei tells her all this, in one of the other kind attack, and it's the one that steals your skin It
Yeah.
has like the baby thing, and that Cersei's like, well, you can't attack, or Wonder Woman tells her, you can't attack that thing with your magic. It'll just go right through it. And she's like, yeah, but I thought about this. I can impact the world around the other kind with my magic. And so you see this
Binds
thing where
the,
she casts, yeah, she casts this spell using her backward language where she picks up all the stones and the dirt and basically concretes the other kind into the earth and defeats it. And her and Wonder Woman are up on their plan. So they're back looking for Mordru because they know that they need him because he's a Lord of Chaos. And it seems like they're going to be striking for balance here. That Mordru's going to have to get some more Lords of Chaos, which I hope that's where it's going.
Yeah.
You know? And then we see that, of course, Cersei has her own plan here because the Upside Down Man comes in and they have a chat that she's basically running her own play that's going to get rid of these magic doers.
She's got her own agenda, as to be expected.
And that the Upside Down Man is like, you're not going to be safe either.
She's like, we'll see about that.
Yeah. And we get to Mira, and the Lords of Order make them a deal because the other ones go off back to Earth to do what they need to do. And like, I don't remember all their names, but it's the one with the cloak.
Yeah, I don't remember the names either.
Makes a deal, or proposes a deal like, hey guys, all of you guys are magic. If you trade your magic for your lives, we'll send you back to this Earth. You'll have no memory of anything, but you also won't have magic.
But you'll be alive.
But you'll be alive. You don't take the deal, I'll kill you where you stand. And so that's where the book leads us.
Which is a huge thing for some more than others. Like Blue Devil, for example, would return to being a person.
Right?
A dead man would just die, and Bobo would just become a chimp.
Right. But what would that mean for like Frankenstein and the Agents of Shade?
Yeah.
Like,
what about Swamp Thing?
Yeah. Well, that leaves the Earth without a Defender of the Green.
Yeah.
Right. So that's really not order. So it makes me wonder if this is not quite the choice. And I feel as Nightmaster, Bobo got something up his sleeve here. Yeah.
No,
but
I think that's Orchid I can see in there as well, who's often a protector of the red.
Yeah. Black Orchid's there. You have Lady Frankenstein. You have. I'm trying to pull up that last page. Yeah, but it's really a good who's who of magic heroes of the DCU. And again, this is starting to remind me of Day of Judgment, where there's going to be a restructuring. Like all these old magic things are going to go away in order for a new age of magic to start.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to. I love the magic side of the DC universe, and I hope we get
Clarion's
more.
Clarion's there. Looks like Black Alice.
Yeah, I think that's Etrigan around the back. Well, not Etrigan, sorry, Jason Blood.
Jason Blood. He's older.
He is aging quickly, but he's still got some magic that he's learned himself that's kind of keeping him going.
But yeah, so we'll see where this goes with them, because I can't imagine they're going to take the deal, or else there's no book going forward.
I think a couple of them might.
Yeah.
Which could be interesting.
Yeah. But no, the art's pretty decent. Like it does a lot of.
It's on par with the book, isn't it? It has been.
Yeah, it's the page I really enjoyed was the with the Upside Down Man just pops into existence behind Cersei.
That's good. Yeah, there's a couple of key pages that I really like. Near the start, it's Fate, and it's the layout is split by a big Ankh symbol.
Yeah.
That's real good. And also, I just really like the page where something's kneeling down and comforting Bobo. The lighting on that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah. But yeah, so Lords of Order, complete liars. They're never really gods. They're never really lords. They put themselves in that place after being the primo magicians. So
yeah,
which I like. I like any time that someone can come in and shake this thing, because magic is a spot that I do have a blind spot. So, them coming through, restarting it, makes it a lot easier for me to want to read it.
That's true. Yeah, it's appealing for a lot of people, I imagine.
Yeah. So what would you rate it?
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's good. It's real good.
I'm gonna give it an 8.